right, we got a lot of YouTube folks here. I'm going to introduce them, let them state what channel they are and what they're cooking. Basically, we're all cooking different dishes from where we grew up. For instance, I'm T-Roy from T-Roy Cooks. I'm cooking some rabbit gumbo. Harry Sue.
All right, I'm Harry from Stewart Daddy Barbecue from Los Angeles, and I'm making California-style tri-tip with pinto beans.
Brother James.
And I'm James with Aim Claim of Smokers, and I will be doing Texas-style pork ribs.
Kenneth.
I'm Kenneth with What's New Barbecue. I'm going to be doing straight dry rub wings.
Chef Johnny.
I'm Chef Johnny, Texas-style barbecue and cuisine, and I'm going to be doing some pulled pork tacos with a chili ancho sauce.
Alton, Dogfather.
Hey, I'm Alton from the Dogfather's Barbecue YouTube channel, and I'm going to be doing cream cheese stuffed meatloaf.
We got Scott over here from Texas Sausage Company. He brought some of his homemade sausages for us to try today. Appreciate that, Scott.
You're welcome.
All right, folks, it's on. Let's get cooking.
Good.
Let's do it.
That's
All right.
good eats.
Well, as you can see, there's a great big bunch of YouTubers at Troy's house. We had such a wonderful time. The first time to meet Harry Sue. What a great guy from Slap Your Daddy Barbecue. Had a few other new faces in there, some old faces, but I'm going to put a link for all these channels down below. You're going to see things going on the pit and getting ready to go on the pit and coming off the pit, and a few of the end results. You're going to see some of those. We didn't capture everything, but you're going to see what takes place when a bunch of us just get together and hang out, have a great time, do a bunch of cooking. But all those things will be going on. I'm going to put a link for all the channels down below. So please check those out. Enjoy our day at Troy's. I hope you enjoyed as much as we did. So let's watch the rest of the video.
You know, just slips right out of your hand. So to use a napkin, you're just able to grab it a whole lot easier, and then pull it right off.
He's like a pro. He's done this before.
I'm a time or two. I am going to clean it up just a little bit. Not much since they're, backyard ribs.
You mean get a shot of how it looks like. All right, wonderful. So that's how a spare rib properly trimmed looks like.
And for the rub,
Okay, ready to go.
so for the rub, Texas style rubs, as many of you know, is just salt and pepper mainly. I'm from the school of I think it's a little bit more than that, so I like to add a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder. Not a whole lot. The two main ingredients I still try to keep salt and pepper, but I like to add a little bit of extra stuff today, and that's actually what we're gonna do today. I've got this is my SPG salt, pepper, garlic rub that I'm going to use, and the ratio for this is 4:2 to 1. 4 being kosher salt, 4 parts being kosher salt, 2 parts being granulated garlic, and 1 part being the coarse black pepper. Now you want to use the granulated and the coarse, and not like your table pepper that tends to clump up. So, and I'm not. You can use a binder if you like. Some people put mustard, some people put oil. I'm not. We're just gonna let it sweat in a little bit, and it's gonna be a-okay. Now I do want a little more pepper, so Brother Troy, I grabbed her coarse black pepper.
Go for it. Have at it.
So
Gotta
I'm
use
just gonna
anything
come
you
back.
He'll leave you a bill before you go.
Just come back with a little more pepper.
It's a $10 extra charge.
No, as long as I get a rib to eat later, fine.
All right, Craig gets 2 ribs.
Pat it in, don't rub it in. I don't anyway. What happens is you move it around, and now you have spots that are uneven. So, and it just makes for a better looking final product.
I need to do a close up because people always ask me how much is enough. So that's about the amount, right?
Yeah. You still want to be able to see the pork underneath.
And you can overpower a rib pretty easy.
Yeah, you can. Since it's unlike a brisket that's really thick, ribs are a lot thinner. So, and with the kosher salt being the main ingredient, you can definitely overpower it if you go too much.
I think a lot of times people drop so much rub on a rib that all you taste is a rub. You're not tasting that pork rib, and I think that's a big mistake a lot of people make at home or at competition, either one.
Masking the natural flavor of the good meat.
Right, you got to be able to taste. I mean, ultimately, you want the meat. Everything that goes on that meat should enhance the meat, not cover it up.
So that's what it should look like. That's how I like it once it's done.
Yep, just a nice
And I've had
touch.
James's ribs before. He cooks good ribs, so we're gonna eat good today.
They're spot on.
Those are usually different though. I'm not. These I'm
Yeah.
keeping simple, but
That's all right. I know the masters at work.
and that's it. I do have another rack that I'm gonna do, but we'll do that off camera, and we're gonna get them on the. I believe we're cooking these on the Lone Star grill.
Yeah, Willis, Texas.
And it's got an insulated firebox, offset cooker.
You know, James. Got it. Another rack of spares there.
So the top is hotter, so you're cooking at the top, right? Yeah. So it's probably doing a 300 degrees or so.
About 275. Yeah.
75. And then what kind of wood are we burning?
Rabbits. Lift that back up. Let's see a rabbit.
Burning
Get a rabbit again.
Just cherry logs. Cherry logs. Okay.
So many of those rabbits in there. Ain't that pretty?
The little wascally rabbits. Wascally rabbits.
I didn't figure you'd ever had tacos like this before, Harry. So I thought it'd be a good little
All right, we'll do the intro now.
a little lesson for that.
Tell me to start rolling.
on, fellas, ladies.
Hey, Harry from Stewart Daddy. Ah. All the way from Los Angeles. Just got off the plane a couple hours ago.
That's right.
Cooking up a storm with all these crazy pitmasters in Texas. We got Arkansas barbecue going. We have ribs on the offset smoker. We have ribs in the Insta pot. Yes, I know it's blasphemy, but the Insta pot could be boiled, but the ribs in the Insta pot are gonna be fabulous. We're gonna have some street tacos here. We're gonna have some Arkansas red barbecue sauce. Gonna have some California tri-tip with pinto beans, and we're making a what do you call it? A slappy piggy sandwiches. Sandwiches from Arkansas. So, stay tuned. We're gonna have lots and lots of barbecue coming your way. If not live, we'll have it on our channels.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be super fun.
Yeah. So you have, as you can see, all the cameras. I mean, there's going to be.
We're not a shortage of cameras, are we?
Austin's going to have a video up. Harry will have a video up. Troy will have a video up.
We have to cook fast because it's freaking freezing. Hey, I'm from California, and this 30-degree weather, right, does not sit
And
well
I'm
with me
shooting
here.
some, I'm just kind of doing behind the scenes though. I got some ribs that I put on. I'm doing Texas style ribs. Chef Johnny's doing a pulled pork taco.
I'm gonna do a pulled pork. Oh yeah, I guess I could get my pulled pork
Ancho,
out too.
is it
couldn't I?
ancho chili.
Yeah, got everything
Ancho
but
chili
the
taco.
meat. Let me get the meat.
Alton is going to make a.
What's up, Craig? I'm
meatloaf.
coming after the meat.
It's also meatloaf.
Kenneth from What's New Barbecue. He's inside. He's going to do some chicken wings. And Brother Troy will do a rabbit gumbo. He smoked a couple of rabbits earlier.
I am ready for that rabbit gumbo.
And
Do that right now.
he's going to make a gumbo out of it.
My wife and son turned their nose up every time I say rabbit, Oh yeah, neither one of them. My daughter won't eat it either. She sees those cute little fuzzy rabbits and me. I see a mill. That's why I'm like,
now is
rabbit, let's go.
later.
Are you live, Brother James?
Yeah, I'm live on
James
YouTube.
is live.
Hey, everybody.
I told everybody else I was going live, and that's my special guest. And here they are.
I'm just gonna, and all I'm doing, guys, here we're gonna do some pulled pork. So I'm just gonna break pork off. My son actually cooked this pork up last night, so it came off the pit this morning, and I'm just gonna start dropping it in there.
Hey, Brother Ray
pulled
Mac, what's
pork.
going on?
Hello, Ray Mac.
Chef Johnny, Harry Sue, Brother Troy, Alton from the Dog Father Barbecue.
People have been asking me if I knew how
Ray
to
Mac.
go live.
We have a few more
With
people
cooking, I
inside.
never get to because my internet's so bad at the house.
Robbie, I got some ribs on the smoke over there going right now. We'll let it.
So to make these, we're gonna get the pulled pork in there, slices of nice avocado, just sliced.
Wow, nice.
Okay, makes a real pretty taco. That up, and then just a little tomato. You really don't need salsa with this.
Yeah,
It's got so much flavor on it from the ancho sauce. You don't need it. Troy,
Yes,
All
sir.
right, you go first.
come on, buddy.
Host goes first here. It's too busy running his camera.
Yeah.
Let's
Lo voy a probar primero.
make one up for
Zooming in. It's the money shot.
Harry real quick. Is
Shot here.
How is it?
Oh my God, John.
that all right?
That's a street taco, bro.
That ain't bad.
Good job, man. I'm gonna go eat, y'all.
Apare.
That's good.
Here you go, Harry.
All right, man. Thank you so
You
much.
give it a try.
Right
Veo.
here. Okay.
see what he thinks. He's
Right.
on here with me. Harry Sue
Oh,
trying
no,
my
that's tomato.
my cooking.
Wow. Great flavor. Pork's really tender. Bone's ringing.
Who left their phone on?
The chili gives the pork a kind of a nice smokiness, and the silkiness and the milkiness of avocado kind of brings everything home. Great taco here.
I like that sauce.
That's pretty good stuff, ain't
It
it?
is, yeah.
One of my big insults when you get the haters on there was I did a chili pasilla sauce and made tacos with it, and a lady got in there and goes, "Oh, F you, white boy, you got no business cooking that stuff." that was my comment. I was like, so does that mean I can't cook Chinese or Italian either? You know, I mean, and can you not fix hamburgers? I mean, I don't know what the rules are here.
It's too cold to be in the pool, but people are drinking.
Anybody, who else wants a taco? Come up here. We got tacos coming out.
For me.
These got a little bit on the crunchy side, but I bet you nobody will throw them back at me.
Tacos
Just
are
try 'em.
finally made. Pulled pork with an ancho chili sauce, avocado, and tomato.
You could add salsa if you wanted it, but I just really don't think you
Come over,
need
Joe.
it.
Hey, Joe, we'll ship you one.
Joseph, you want to try it?
Los tacos están riquísimos. Miren, me anda saliendo un jugo en la boca.
Alright guys, this is Kenneth with What's New Barbecue. Our buddy Justin from Baby Back Maniac couldn't be here, and y'all know where he's from Arkansas, so we thought we'd put together some Arkansas barbecue sauce in honor of his absence, so we can still have a little bit of his barbecue love with us today. So what we're putting in this sauce is apple cider vinegar. We have some molasses, full flavor. Minced garlic. It called for granulated garlic, but minced will work fine. We have an onion that we're going to dice up as well and get that in there. A red apple. And some cayenne pepper for a little kick in there. And then you got your staple, the regular black pepper. And here, I chose smoked paprika. Brother Troy had sweet or hot. We figured sweet would work better in this instance here. And we have our mustard, our dry mustard right here. And you can't have some barbecue sauce without your brown sugar love. So those are the ingredients that we're putting in here for this Arkansas barbecue sauce in honor of Justin from Baby Back Maniac. And we're gonna get all this put together, get some onions diced up, some apples, and we'll catch back up with y'all.
Come on.
Poor guy.
I think he had a crooked
Some
eye
of them
when
just can't cut it.
when he was eyeballing, man.
That was one of those eyes, man.
Little ketchup, Miss Ketchup in the intro.
Ketchup?
Yeah.
2 cups. What's that?
This is the ground cayenne pepper. Like a teaspoon?
Half, yeah.
Half?
Well, it just says half. It doesn't say teaspoon, tablespoon. It just says half. Should be half a bottle.
Half a bottle.
Half a second?
Just says half.
Just wing it,
Some
man.
of y'all's sinuses might clear up, some of it might not, you know?
The molasses,
Little briar rabbit.
half a cup.
The thickening agent. What about the
Dry
dry
mustard,
mustard?
1 tablespoon.
Paprika?
1 teaspoon.
Wow.
You said how much for the paprika?
Hey, you're about there right here.
1 teaspoon.
Tiny channel. Just getting started.
Divided by what?
I do that.
Period
I just messing with you.
But all our channels, makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, all in Spanish.
Wow.
1 teaspoon.
So when we leave here today, we ought to be dressed better, right?
I don't think there's enough help for all of us.
Should come in here.
How much makeup with it?
She's like, I give up. I give up. How much brown sugar?
3/4 cup.
The whole bag.
3/4 cup.
Craig's always messing with chocolate. Does everything for that until we get the apples and onions.
Now we're gonna take care of our apples and onions and get them in the food processor.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get a couple solid slices and get them in the food processor.
Apple and onion.
How much apple and how much onion?
One
Each.
apple and onion.
Okay, well that's a ginormous onion. Probably half.
Almost like a
One
half.
real
half.
small onion.
Yeah,
It's only half.
Yeah, probably about maybe
Small onion, about a fourth.
maybe a fourth of that.
Oh, you're supposed to core and peel the apple.
That's okay. That's fine.
Just core it.
After we
That's
curry.
a little bit of peel
Yeah.
never hurt nobody.
I did a mixture for this Arkansas sauce that we're making again for honor of Baby Back Maniac, Justin, or Jason, depending on who you ask. We got our apples and onions all diced up, you know, roughly.
Okay.
And we got them in the pulser, and we're just gonna pulse away so we can add this into our sauce, and it'll add a nice natural flavor in there. Spritzing these ribs with the
I don't know what
mystery
to-
juice, the Jordan juice from Space Jam.
Let's hope that wasn't the bug spray out here.
This is actually Brother Troy's spritz. I don't know what he's using. He usually likes pomegranate or
Yeah,
something
pomegranate,
like that. I don't
cranberry.
know. But
It's like, those are
Now
looking
they starting to get a
good.
little smoke on them. And we got some niblets down in the bottom.
some
Got
stuff
Chef
to gnaw
Johnny here
on.
to save the day. Quality control.
I hope that wasn't like his bug spray.
Yeah.
Well, we know it's not sunscreen right now. This
I don't know what it is.
Prevent the roux from burning, right? Because a roux is a labor of love. You got to stand by the stove, be very careful,
Stir it all
keep
the time.
stirring and stirring and stirring, right?
Yes.
Until it turns to that beautiful mahogany color, turning into chestnut brown, and then turning into really almost like really a
When
dark
it's-
chocolate brown.
When it's a blonde roux like this, you can actually walk away for 20, 30 seconds and be okay. But as it gets darker and darker, you don't want to leave it alone. You need to continuously stir this, because if you get any little black specks from being burnt, the flour burning, you might as well throw it out and start over, because it's going to make your roux bitter.
I got an aunt from Biloxi, Mississippi. She grew up there, and she makes a beautiful roux. And she'll look at me and go, "I know you've been to culinary school, but you still don't know how to make a roux." Of course, she's 88 years old the other day.
Now, Troy, you want to answer the question that you get asked is for those people who make the roux in the microwave. What are your thoughts on microwave roux?
I've never done the microwave. I have taken some flour and put it on a sheet pan and put that in the oven and darkened the flour that way, and then add that dried flour that's already darkened to water and make a gumbo that way. To me, it's not as authentic tasting as actually doing it with oil and flour on the stove top or any kind of heat source.
Okay, the other question you're going to ask is butter versus lard versus olive oil. You know that question?
Personally, I just like using canola or vegetable oil. I think olive oil has too strong of a flavor for my own taste, so I don't use olive oil, but some people do. Butter is actually a really good flavor to make a roux with, but it is very rich. What I like to do if I'm going to use butter, and I usually only use it when I'm making an étouffée, which is a little bit lighter roux, I will mix half butter and half oil.
And what about chicken fat?
Chicken fat, I've never used it, but I bet that would add a lot of flavor and also rich.
And then
It'll make
bacon
it rich.
fat.
Man, it's starting to sleet again.
Yeah, it's weather is not exactly very nice, but we're all freezing our buns off in this backyard.
Winter time in Texas,
Yeah,
right?
So what happens? You gotta take a,
Never know what you're gonna have.
Troy's got his little fire going here, trying to keep us warm.
Oh yeah.
So that when the bones pull through, when the bones pull back, it doesn't pull through the foil.
We got James working on the ribs.
Nice color.
Nice color.
So
Here
we got the color that we
Dueling cameras
want.
here.
That's it. Troy sticking in by everybody watching what James is doing here.
And how long in the foil?
I'm gonna check it. We're cooking at about 275, almost 300 maybe. So I'm gonna check it in 45 minutes, and then see from there if we need to go a little longer. If we need to go a little longer, I'll put them back on and for another 15 minutes
15 minutes.
and
Okay.
check them in.
And you want some too, right? This is a cute dog.
Fifi's always looking for some scraps.
Fifi looking for scraps here. All right, so James, give Fifi some scraps later.
Dog father barbecue.
Pitmaster privilege.
Whiskey and barbecue showed up, and look what he's got.
Good stuff, right?
Zoom in
How's
here.
it, Fifi? Good? 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 You like it?
I'm gonna charge him rent for sitting it on my head if he's gonna give me some.
Fifi approved. Fifi
Help
approved.
yourself.
We
Fifi
got some
approved
different
ribs.
things there. And again, Scott, they Texas Sausage Company.
All right, maybe we need to
There's
flip it.
Troy.
Can I
We're
borrow
gonna
your
film
thumb?
each other, filming each other.
Got you, James.
And here we go.
All right, the tri-tip is coming along great, and I'm just gonna check it and maybe do a little flip so it gets a nice char on both sides. Yeah, that's coming along fine. So, nice color. And you want to make sure that it doesn't burn. You don't want any burn rub on your meat here. So that looks perfect right there.
I miss putting the rub on there. What'd you put on there?
We use some garlic, some of the beef rub, some black pepper. Just three items on it. Gotta do the job. Put this over here. This one over, like so.
Tri-tips are in the middle of this nice little.
Little beef and pork kumbaya.
Oh yeah.
Beef and pork kumbaya right here, man.
Thinking of you, Justin.
Yeah, Justin, this is for you here. This
Mr. Baby Back Maniac.
Yep, Mr. Baby Back Maniac. We're making some Arkansas piggy sandwiches for you. Yeah, it's gonna be wonderful.
Wasn't that supposed to be like a piggy suey that we're supposed to be saying?
Oh, suey.
Suey!
I don't know.
Something like
What?
that.
Something like that? You're gonna make it up?
What he said in his email. You got to make sure you put that in there. I'll have to look
Yeah,
at
we
it.
should actually send him a picture.
Alright guys, this is Ken at the What's New Barbecue. Today I'm throwing down some wings with just dry rub, and we're at Brother Troy's house with a bunch of YouTubers, and you'll be able to see their videos as well. But when we start out with these whole wings, what you want to do is section them off, and it requires a good sharp knife. And you just cut right down the middle there and separate the two, so you can have those two versions of wings that we're all used to there. And I'm going to go ahead and separate these.
Tell them why it's so much cheaper.
It's so much cheaper for the prep work. So if you get this at the butcher where they do this for you, they're going to charge you extra, but this literally just takes a little bit more elbow grease and a little bit more effort. But with a sharp knife, as you can see, a couple slides, and they split right up right there. And I'm going to go ahead and divvy these up and get them seasoned up here in a second, and I'll catch back up with y'all.
You gonna leave the wing tips on?
No, we're
You
not.
take the wing tips off also?
Yep.
All right, we're coming outside. James is pulling ribs off, and you see everybody's.
Just pull back on the phone.
Tell the audience how you get it.
Yeah, so there's a couple of things.
Everybody's out here watching
Toothpick
here. He's
that
doing a toothpick test on him right now.
I'm just kind of sticking in between the bones, seeing what the meat, how the meat feels. I think these are almost there.
Another 10 minutes?
Yeah, probably another 10 minutes. This other rack, we'll see what they look like. And here we're getting, as you can see, so there's a couple things that I'll look for. One is I'll use a toothpick, you know, as a tester to see how tender it is. But also if you see this, the back meat here is kind of really pulled away from the bones.
All right, we have a blowout.
Yeah, blowout. There you go. Yeah, these are much more tender. That's another way to, or another indication that these things are done. And I mean, that toothpick is actually going in there really easily. So I think these are pretty much done. I think the first rack, maybe another 10 minutes. But I think these are good. And I'm actually going to flip them over and see what that meat side looks like. Again, I put a meat side down, but it still has some fat that renders out, and I want that fat to kind of base through that meat. Oh, so there you go. So this bone is already falling out. If I can do this.
Oh, that's pretty, man.
There you go.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I don't know if the camera's doing that justice, but these, man,
This
they're
is
great.
something that can't be rushed.
And old-fashioned on a log. It's the only way to cook roux.
That's right, man.
But stay warm. It's 30
Kind of a
degrees out
nice
here.
smoky flavor to it, ain't it?
Yeah,
We're staying warm.
and
that's
it's
for
not a
sure.
bad way to stay warm at all.
Freezing our butts off here in Austin.
I'm doing better than Troy is because the wind's to my back.
I'm coming.
I
Everybody
certainly
coming?
got everybody's channels.
All right, guys, we got these wings prepped thanks to Chef Johnny here, and we got the seasoning put on them, and we're gonna get them onto the Santa Maria style grill with the Weber there, the open fire, the wood right up underneath it. It's gonna be great. We're just gonna line this Santa Maria style grill right here with these wings around this roux, and you could imagine the smell in the air.
Nothing about it is bad.
I will
Amazing.
catch back up with y'all here when we're taking a peek at everything and update y'all then. Gotta get the real estate. Not up in your elbows.
No, you're good. I'm flexible and I got reach right now. How much heat are you gonna need on your wings? Do we need a little?
I think we're gonna move the meatloaf up. It's a little cool on the bottom rack. We're on the top rack that's a little hotter. So, oh, I'd go in for the ends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One for the
End to
ends.
end, end to end, like end to end. I stick it from north and south.
There you go.
This ain't your first rodeo, is it, Harry?
I have had some disasters before. Remember the paella?
Oh, yeah. At Justin's house, yeah.
I should come and recreate the paella in your backyard.
Yeah, you should.
Spill some rice and sauce and all over your pit here. Alright, that was beautiful.
Sure does smell good.
Tell you what, there's a big chunk right there. That probably ought to be sampled.
Probably should.
I don't think it's done just yet.
Okay, yeah. Excellent thing.
All right, looks good, dog. Father, meatloaf, stuffed with cream cheese.
Love.
There we go.
The tri-tip is done, and brother James is going to slice it for me. So, like I mentioned, James, right, the tri-tip looks like a boomerang. So you want to make a cut this way and a cut this way first, and that will basically allow you to slice it against the grain. What is not intuitive is that if it's like a stealth fighter, the grains actually run from nose to tail. So James is going to cut it into 3 pieces first. He's going to pull the center piece aside, turn it 90 degrees, and then slice it across the grain. That way you can make sure that the meat will tear and will be tender. I'm going to make a paper thin slices, and this is the characteristic of Santa Maria style tri-tip. We cooked it to be about medium rare-ish or so. Some people like it medium, but I kind of like it medium rare, so it's going to make it very, very thin slices. And we're going to plate it with some pinto beans shortly on this blue plate here. Some people like it with sauce, some people don't like it with sauce. It's okay, whatever way you like. I like to sprinkle a little bit of final dusting rub on top to balance out the saltiness and flavors so that you get that perfect Santa Maria style bite with the garlicky, the peppery, and the saltiness. And then, of course, the special red oak wood that was used to cook this, or live coastal oak to be exact. Okay, you want to plate it? Yeah. Just put a fan on it. You know, kind of just fan it like a competition style fan. And I will plate some.
Somebody move the rub and the sauce.
He wants it in the shop.
That's okay.
Oh, he want them in the shot?
That's okay.
Okay.
All right. Take the.
Sorry about that, Harry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I was trying to get the meat in the shot.
So the pinto beans is a bean native to the Santa Maria region, which is the region between San Francisco and Los Angeles. And the beans are kind of small and petite, but they are packed with full of flavor. Okay. So we're gonna have Bessie taste. Bessie, our official taste tester. Okay, Bessie. Again. Okay. So this is Santa Maria style tri-tip. All right. Pick your best piece here, and then give it a shot here. Have some California style barbecue.
With the beans or how?
You can eat it by itself first and then taste the beans after that. I'll leave another second spoon here. Try it. Alright, so that's how Santa Maria style tri-tip tastes like.
I like the rub.
Which rub did you use?
I'm not sure, Harry. Which one did
We
you put?
use
You put
the
yours.
all-purpose, and
Your
we
all-purpose?
use some garlic and black peppers. There's three ingredients on the Santa Maria style tri-tip. We
Yeah.
use the moolah rub. I think it's a beef rub. Let me see. It's over here.
Sue's rub, y'all.
Yeah, the moolah rub. It's got Worcestershire powder, citric acid, powdered shiitake mushroom. So it's good for beef. Okay, go ahead and try the beans now. We'll try the pinquito beans. I'm saying it on pinquito. Pinquito beans. Sorry.
Never had it before.
Yeah. So try it. It's a small little bean. I think it's great flavor. Right?
Oh,
Good.
wow.
They're really good.
So it's a cross between maybe a kidney bean
Did
and a
you
white
add
bean.
stuff or this is how?
We just add a little bit of jalapeno and onion, and we cooked it with a little bit of garlic, so just
It's really
kind of get a little bit of more flavor into it.
Oh yeah.
I dig it.
Dig it? Okay, so there you have it.
Combination.
California style tri-tip. Added to the pile of 8 or 9 different barbecues we made today.
Holy
no big ass
cow.
dollars, that
Big
ass. 7 views.
big ass camera. Yes, that must be on a what's a 7-foot tripod here.
This is the first time a camera that big has been in this house.
Nope, that's not.
Yeah, I know one guy that's got one bigger.
Troy was on.
I can mention any names.
All right, let me try some tri-tip here.
They've been using it in-house for a while, but we tried to help them out when they ran into some problems. So this one's got a little bit more heat to it. It's an all beef and it's also fully cooked.
What was the inspiration behind the flavor of this?
They had a sausage already that was a very spicy sausage. But the primary heat was from cayenne, and it was good. But we wanted to give them the same level of heat, but a little bit different flavor profile where you had multiple levels of heat. So instead of just going straight cayenne, we used some red chili flakes, we used some black pepper, and the cayenne with a little bit of chili powder. That way you had different levels of heat, some different types of heat coming in to make it spicy. But it turned out really good, and it's
All right,
one of my
ready?
favorite ones.
Attack.
Yeah, go
All
for
right,
it.
be bashful, man.
I like the end right here.
Mr. Harry Sue's barbecue sauce on it, and then we're actually going to toss it back on the grill for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, cool.
So
All right.
we're going to put a little
Can use
bit of
it like-
sauce on there and mix them around. A little bit of this magic. And we'll mix them around and get them back on the Santa Maria style grill to finish it up.
Okay, cool. Ready for some wings by Kenneth.
Wings and beer.
All right. More sausage. Man,
Put it down.
eating all those little bites here and there.
I've been doing 2 meal replacement shakes a day.
We've done some
and I'm
ribs.
eating like
I'm rolling. Okay, go.
All right, guys. So we got our meatloaf off the pit. We smoked it. What, 275? It's probably been on there for
8 hours.
yeah, something like that.
Sunday set. The roux is not
But,
done.
Time in the room.
Yeah, right. So anyway, so we got the meatloaf off here. Again, it's stuffed with cream cheese. So we're gonna take a slice and see what happens here.
Oh, super tender.
Looks like meatloaf.
There you go.
Oh, move that meat. Move that. Oh, there you go.
Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Nice. The cream
I'm
cheese
not gonna press my
surprise.
luck and put it down before it falls apart.
Good idea.
It's like a sushi roll with a cream cheese in the middle. What do you call that sushi roll? Maki roll with the cream cheese.
I don't touch that stuff
It's cooked food.
unless I'm fishing.
It's
I was
cooked
gonna
food.
say, I love, my favorite way to eat sushi is rolling the cornmeal and fry it.
My favorite way is take it, dip it in some sauce, and throw it in the trash.
I throw it on a hook and go fishing.
Till you fry it, it's still fish bait, ain't it, Troy?
That's right. That's right.
All right, guys.
Wow, that looks good.
Ooh, man, looky here, looky here.
Brian's in.
Dog father is showing off.
Just want to taste it this time.
It's the dog pound.
Take later nicely here.
Everybody like, oh man,
Everybody's like, man, we're
my
all
belly's full.
That's good.
It's my belly,
Oh yeah.
my belly's tired.
Come on, get up here.
Lasagna.
Get up and get some.
Sometimes I'll put cream cheese with the meat and the red sauce. And then
It's really good if I just walk off with a plate.
Jam it. And that's
Yeah.
what's
Why y'all been
You might get tackled on the way
While y'all
out.
been taste testing, I've been stirring a roux.
and it's actually really good. The next
You already worked up a hunger, hadn't you?
That's jamming, bro.
Yeah. I wouldn't have ever thought about the cream cheese in there like that, but that is really good.
it works well with it, I think.
as the stock.
Oh man, I'm gonna apologize now. I'm straight up doing that.
Go after that when it's done.
Gumbo's the dessert, right? That's the last portion.
Gumbo's a midnight snack.
Yeah, that's that. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, Alton, you're welcome here anytime, bro.
Just bring your meatloaf, Vince.
Alton won.
Yeah, no, you did better than me. My deal was you're welcome anytime here, but remember you're the pool boy.
Well, you could be worse. You did bring the jack. That's a help.
That did get them out of the.
You got it out of the pool,
Got
yeah.
them out of the pool real quick.
Yeah.
All right, Kenneth.
think it was a
we're
really
gonna
good blocking
introduce
shot.
your dish here. Tell everybody about your dish.
Good job, man.
Oh, yeah, Jack Daniels baked beans.
Are you guys running? Are you guys
They
rolling?
was just hanging out in the pool having a big old time. I said Jack Daniels.
Yeah,
You rolling?
Santa
Come up
Maria
like
style
superheroes. You rolling?
chicken wings
Pretty quick.
with
Once we
amazing
taste
Cajun,
everything, I'm
and
gonna-
it's incredible. And we decided to go ahead and toss it with some Harry Sue's barbecue sauce at the end, and then we put it back on the grill to get a little bit more smoke flavor on it.
Wings.
These are smelling great.
Everybody grab a piece.
I'll let y'all decide.
Is that your way out of eating?
I'll be over here with the meatloaf.
Keep an eye on him while you're gone.
I'm with you, James.
They can have the wings. I mean, I'm gonna taste one, but.
Oh, let's see.
Good.
That sauce.
Yeah. Tossing this off made it.
All right, everybody. I appreciate all of my fans for watching this. This is a great collaboration video. I had a lot of great YouTubers here today. Y'all go check out their channels. I'll list them in the description box. And Lucy and Fifi and little Belle over here, wonderful dogs. And Fifi actually snuck off with a rib earlier. I hope y'all saw that. But thanks to all my friends. Y'all go check them out. Food was absolutely amazing. We had so much going on today. I didn't get a lot of the footage. Y'all be sure to go check out all of the other YouTubers that are involved here and check out their footage of their videos that they shot here. Folks, I appreciate it again. Thanks again. Hope y'all liked this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hope you share the video. And when you do, please tell all your friends. T-Roy cooks responsibly. Woo! Way better.
Well, there you have it. The end of a great day. It was wonderful. A ton of YouTubers, and you got to see kind of the fun we have. And I hope you had some fun watching, seeing what all of us did that day, the things we learned, the friendships we made, and kind of what we go through and try to get some videos ready for y'all to enjoy. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to share us around, tell your friends and family about us, and we're going to see y'all down the road on Texas style barbecue and cuisine.
How them boys put food away beats all I've ever seen.